All right, so where I'm at, it's kind of noisy, but I'm going to give you a different way of solving this problem without having to use a formula. Because the directions said you could use diagrams, pictures. There was a lot of different ways that you could solve this. So really, it's not that difficult. And maybe this will help you going forward with word problems. So he spent a total of 6 hours hiking. He went down the trail and back. So we've got to cover, that's everything. So the first thing I'm going to do, this is called a tape model. And this piece of tape represents 6 hours. He walked out at the rate of 4 miles per hour, so out to the end of the trail, 4 miles per hour, and then he walked back at a rate of 2 miles per hour. And so what I'm going to do when we talk about miles per hour is I'm going to break these up into 1 hour sections. So each one of these boxes represents 1 hour. Sorry, I'm trying to hold the phone and write at the same time. Okay, so if he takes 4 hours, so if he goes 4 miles in 1 hour to go out in the trail, what we have to remember, so this is 4 miles out, he's got to get back those 4 miles as well to get back to his original location. And he's only walking at 2 miles per hour back. So we've got to use 2 of these hours, 2 miles back and 2 miles back. Right? Because if we're going to walk out 4 miles, we've got to be able to come back to the same destination. So this is 4 and that's 4. Does that make sense? I hope so. But we still have boxes left. So he was able to go 4 more miles out, and he was still able to come back at a rate of 2 miles per hour. So 2 miles back, 2 miles back. And this is going to answer all of your questions. So the first one is, how long did it take Mr. Smith to get to the end of the trail? So going out. We have 2 boxes that show that he went out. It took him 2 hours and 8 miles. So how long did it take? 2 hours. Right? He went 8 miles. How many miles did he hike in all? So how many miles did he hike in all? He went 8 miles out. And we're going to add to that the 2, 4, 6, 8 that he came back. And you can show that any way that you want, but it's going to be a total of 16 miles. And then the last one is, how long did it take Mr. Smith to get from the end of the trail to his starting point? So he went out 8 miles, and it took him 2 hours to do that. But when he came back, it took him 4 hours to come back because he's doing it in 2 mile clips every hour. So if you want to show 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, how long did it take? Again, keywords is how long. It took 8 miles, but I guess if they're saying how long did it take, how much time, that would be 4 hours. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 hour equals 4 hours. So it took him 2 hours to get out, but it took him 4 hours to get back. And that's his whole hiking trip.